Good morning. Welcome once again to Metal Mastery 2020. My name is Armando Yi. Hope you're doing very well. It's a Saturday and it's the markets are open. Gold and silver are trading on a planet-wide scale. Of course, it may not be as certain what it is today, but certainly there's no doubt that gold is up again today. It has breached the 1800 mark. Silver as well, doing very well, up above $19. And specifically the California gold rush. Once again, a little bit of a background on myself. I work in production, primarily television production, and I've had a couple of other businesses recently. Due to this pandemic, I've gotten to enjoy the gold and silver industry quite a bit, platinum and palladium as well, the precious metals. Hope you're doing very well. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday, and most importantly, I hope you're staying safe, you're staying calm, and you're staying collected in these challenging times everywhere around the world, really. So it's not only here in the United States, but on a planet-wide scale. A little bit about the gold rush of 1848 and why it's important to know in gold and silver. Of course, the most important thing, you may be wondering to yourself, how much was an ounce of gold back then in 1848 prior to the big explosion that succeeded that in many ways? Now, let me just briefly share this. My information comes from a book called written by Edward Gould Buffoon, who wrote it was an account in the gold mine of California, the gold field, really, 6 months that he spent. Who was Edward Gould Buffoon? He expresses it very succinctly and very well in his book. This gentleman had been sent to California post the early Mexican-American War of the late 1800s. He came here around 1840, so to say, 1847, 3 years before 1848, essentially, 1847 actually. So potentially 1844, the Mexican War was just wrapping up. He gets sent over to California in an attempt to calm things down and just simply as reinforcement. He gets dismissed in September of 1847 or 1848. It was 1848 he gets dismissed from the service, really. He has nothing to do. He's in California, so we have a military man who, by the way, back in the day, you would get from the East Coast to the West Coast by going around South America, believe it or not. That was the famed trek that would take anywhere from 4 to 5 months just to go around. Yes, you could go through the Panama Canal, maybe walk a little bit, but for the most part, that was still common back then. Important fact to remember, it was not that easy to get to the West Coast of California. One could take that boat, or one could simply traverse the entire United States, the continental United States, so to say. In any case, Edward Gould Buffoon gets to the West Coast of the United States, and in this manner, he gets dismissed from the service, the military service. He was there originally, and at these times, there was already word that gold had been discovered in California. I'm going to briefly say that the gentleman who discovered it was named Marshall. You can visit that here in California. There occurs an explosion of interest once that is discovered, and the book tells a little bit about that particular journey. Anyway, 1848, the gold rush, 1 ounce gold, $16, believe it or not. Now it's 1800s. Look into it. Give me a ring.